So I've been using the Cosori Lite Smart Air Fryer for the past 6 months. In this video, I want to put it to a test and see if this is suitable for you to buy or not. If you're going to buy an air fryer like this, it's going to cost you anywhere from 80 to 100 British pounds. Now, prices are going up and down all the time, so I'm going to leave some affiliate links down below so you can see the latest updates. And just to be clear right from the beginning, I pay myself for this air fryer. I'm not getting paid to say any good or bad in this situation. This is just my honest review after 6 months of use. But if you're going to use the affiliate links down below, you're going to help the channel to produce more content like this. As you can probably notice, it's mainly plastic on the outside. The tray, non-stick and made for 1 to 3 portions. And it comes with a crisp up plate, which has here some sort of like silicone, making it easier to snap in place. So I do like this part. The non-stick material seems fine so far. I'm not sure how long we'll do in time. That's something to be seen. Also, if you want to get any attachments, this is great because you can remove the crisp up plate and then you have other things, in here, which you can buy separately because they're not coming as standard. I'm going to try to leave some affiliate links down below if I find any extras. Also, something that's worth mentioning for some people is that the Cosori air fryer are made by the VSync group in China. But let's be honest, pretty much everything these days is made in China, so I don't think this should be a huge deciding factor. Moving on to specs, this has got 1500 watts, so pretty angry for its size. It's just like 1, 2, 3 portions, but it's got some pretty punchy strength in there. The weight is 4.4 kilograms. And also the product dimensions, if they matter to you in any shape or form, you're gonna see them on the screen right now. When it comes to cooking functions, it's got 7 of them. So I would say more than enough for like regular day-to-day cooking. And also it's got smart control, so make sure you stay till the end because I'm gonna go through that as well in a minute. Also, staying on the cooking functions area, the air fryer is capable of cooking from 75 degrees Celsius to 230 degrees Celsius. This is basically the temperature it can produce in this range, and this should give you more than enough for whatever you want to cook. Now let's talk about the smart control. Now, to be completely honest, sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. If you want to go straight by the touchscreen here that's on the top, you can, and you don't even need the smart control. The good thing about the smart control is that obviously you can control your air fryer remotely till to a degree because there is some safety here and you still need to kind of like make sure that that's in line. The app will give you the option of controlling your air fryer or knowing when the air fryer kind of finishes the program and so on. It also gives you the option of tapping into 140 plus recipes, which, to be completely honest with you, I never use them myself, but for people that want to rely on air fryer recipes or want some sort of air fryer guidance, then you can find them there. If you're gonna search for Cosori on the Google App Store or Apple Store or whatever, you might not find it. But if you search for VSync, that's what you're looking for because, as mentioned earlier, the air fryers are made by the VSync group, which gives you this app that you can control all sorts of appliances, not just air fryers. And it's like any other app that you probably ever installed. You just need to make sure that the air fryer pairs with the app. And once you got it paired, then you're pretty much good to go. And from there on, you can continue cooking, get notifications, control your fryer, and so on. Okay, so now I want to put this to a test, which I've done it quite a few times because I've been using it for the past 6 months. I want to show you how I cooked one of my previous recipes, air fried schnitzel. I'm going to show you how that came up. And after that, we're also going to get in some bacon and maybe some fries. Let's see what we end up with. Now you probably made your mind whether you're gonna go for it or not, but I'm gonna give you my pros and cons when it comes to this smart air fryer. For 1 to 3 people, I think it's absolutely amazing from many points of view. Obviously the size is quite small comparing to other air fryers, so that helps. The design is good, at least, from my experience, when it comes to air fryers, I kind of like it. The color, by the way, which I think I forgot to mention, it comes in 2 different colors, is this gray and also white, so you have 2 options there as well. Now going inside, when it comes to the basket, it's non-stick, it's also dishwasher safe, which is always a bonus, so you don't have to worry about it too much when it comes to cleaning. Now when it comes to the touchscreen, I like it because it's clean, it's intuitive. I don't think you need like some sort of course to go through it, and probably I don't need to explain you more than that. When you're gonna see these buttons, you're gonna know exactly what they do. It's not exactly like tapping on your phone. It's definitely not at that level, but it's still very responsive, so it does the job. And one of the probably biggest bonuses, in my opinion, is the price. I mean, in the end, you're gonna care how much you're gonna pay for it. And at this time, being between 80 to 100 British pounds. Yeah, again, check the affiliate links down below because prices always vary. I think it's probably unbeatable comparing it to a Philips air fryer, comparing it to a Ninja air fryer. Now I know the debate might be there, those are more established, more well-known, but I've been using it for 6 months and it didn't fail me even once, so I'm happy so far. Now, what are the cons? Because there are some cons, in my opinion, not huge, because you know what you expect, when you buy it, but the basket itself can be small, depending on the situation. I find myself every now and then turning the oven instead of the air fryer just because I need a bit extra space, and even if I just cook for myself or for my wife, it still doesn't feel enough in certain situations, especially when you want to cook just a touch extra. So that can be a con, but if you want, let's say, going with the same brand, with Cosori, you can go for a bigger fryer and you have your problem sorted right there and then. So what's the final thought after all this review? I think, if you are on the market for an air fryer, you don't want to break the bank and you don't need a basket, bigger than 1 to 3 persons, then you cannot go wrong with the Cosori Lite air fryer. At least, in my experience, it's absolutely great. I don't do reviews in daily basis, but this is just honest opinions here, and I really hope that you got something out of it. If you want to check some of my recipes or anything that I do on this channel, please subscribe and give me a like if you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.